Good day, human Latiosites. This is LatiosAzurill, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Sword in the Crown Tundra. Last time we got our revenge with Suicune. This time, I'm not exactly sure exactly where we're supposed to go. I'm just gonna see if Peony can give us more advice. Oh, Chief. How goes the adventure? And anything to report? Legend of the King of Bountiful Harvest? Doesn't look like you've got any fresh progress in reporting this one yet. Nothing? Alright. So, back to square one. What? Hey, Chief! My pillow's caught your eye, eh? Your pillow? Alright, listen here, Chief. I've got some wisdom to impart. If you can put your head on it and have a kip, it's a pillow. Unfortunately, I went and left my favorite pillow back at home, so I went to have a look around town for something to rest my head on. And I found this out back behind the inn. I see. I'm in for one ultra mega comfy sleep tonight, that's for certain. What's the matter, Chief? Can't get my pillow off your mind? Can I have it? Come off it! You want me to hand over my ultra mega comfy pillow? That's asking a lot, even coming from you, Chief. What's that? You think my pillow's got something to do with a legendary Pokemon? Gah! Ultra Mega, seriously? This is just some old thing I found. But if you really want it, Chief, who am I to refuse? Alright, go on then, have it. But you'd better make sure you track that legend down. So for that, we got a wooden crown. A mysterious object made of wood. Part of it seems to be chipped. Maybe it's meant to be part of something. Okay, I feel dumb I didn't see that sooner. Alright. Part of something. So... the statue said it was missing something. Maybe this is the something? It's a statue of Pokemon. Somehow it feels as if it's missing something. It looks like the wooden crown could fit onto the statue. So it's Peony's fault that it's missing the crown? Alright, let's go. The wooden crown fit perfectly on the statue. What was that? Oh. Does it want you to follow it? It's a statue of the King of Bountiful Harvests. What a large crown it's got. Huh. Well. Hello. It seems as if the mysterious Pokemon wants to test your strength. Do you want to ready a Pokeball? Sure. So, something appeared. Alright. Alright, no berries. Can we just, like, quick ball it? Can't throw a Pokeball. Oh, okay. Well, crunch then. You're already at full health. Defense drop? No defense drop. Okay. You know what? 3-hit KO, that's fine. Oh, you're kind. Oh, now I feel bad killing it. It kills me back up. Where's my little puppy? Alright. Yep, let's finish it. Side shock. Okay. You know what? That's fine. We can take that. Alright. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to kill you. Or make you faint, whatever. Make you feel any better? I do feel bad. So, that thing clearly likes talking about the crown. Who are you? Oh, hey, what's up? I heard a big ruckus coming from over here. What's this now, Chief? Were you having a Pokemon battle? Dude, you're gonna scare it off. Huh? What a massive noggin. What's this? Eee! Peony, I don't think it likes when you make fun of its big head. Or crown, whatever. Ah, yes. A sturdy body, just as I expected. I hope he doesn't mind that I make use of it for the time being. Chief Peony? An understandable reaction, but the answer is no. I am Calyrex. I am the one known as the King of Bountiful Harvests. I have borrowed this man's body in order to thank you in person, so to speak. Indeed, there are no words to adequately express my gratitude toward you for restoring my statue. In days long past, I reigned over these lands as king. The humans offered me their loyalty and respect, as I was able to bring lush vegetation to the land and give them plentiful harvests year after year. However, it seems that over many, many years, the people of this land have forgotten my existence. They used to make offerings to me every year, but even that tradition has long since been lost to the ravages of time. You see, it is the faith of the people that grants me strength, and now I have lost all but a fraction of my former power. Even my loyal steed has abandoned me. However, you were kind enough to restore my statue. The act has returned some strength to me, at least enough to speak to you, by borrowing the body of another. Now, kind-hearted human child, I have a favor to ask of you. I think this is like the first time in any Pokemon main series game that Pokemon actually talks. That is weird. I must know once and for all whether the people have truly forgotten about me. I wish you to speak to the villagers and ask if they remember the King of Bountiful Harvests. I have tried asking them myself, you understand, but they treated me like some sort of fairy tale creature, or flew into a mild panic at the sight of me. Please, kind-hearted human, I beg you to help me. We jotted down the current status on Legendary Clue 1. Calyrex, so the King of Bountiful Harvests. Calyrex appeared once I placed the crown on the statue of the King of Bountiful Harvests. Calyrex can apparently speak to humans by taking over a person's body, peonies in this case. Now I need to gather more information on the King of Bountiful Harvest from the people of the village. Alright, let's go meet up with the village people. Alright. We want you to remember the king. You want to know about the king of Bountiful Harvests? All I can tell you is its name. I think it was called Calvin? Or was it Callista? Pokemon King? Oh, sure, my gran used to tell me stories about it all the time when I was a kid, an old fairy tale that. The King of Bountiful Harvests? I used to believe it was real, you know. I was told that if I made mischief in the fields, the king would steal my body away. The King of Bountiful Harvests? Well, if it exists, why doesn't it heal the land around here so we can grow crops for a change? Oh dear, I'm sorry. I'm rather busy doing nothing right now. Oh, that's rude. You sell stuff. Good to know. Alright, well, Calyrex, it seems like people have sort of forgotten? I wouldn't say forgotten, though. I'd say more of just... Don't believe anymore? Alright, well, I'm trying. I think I'm running out of people to ask. It's cold outside, dearie. Why not stay a while and get warmed up? Cosmo? Oh, that's Floofy. I found it shivering outside the village and just had to bring it home. You know, I think it was just about when I found Floofy that another strange Pokemon began appearing in the tundra. I've never seen a Pokemon like Floofy before. Maybe it'd be best to have a proper trainer take care of it, if only I could find a dependable one. Alright, Floofy. So, the new Nebby? Huh, interesting. That is an interesting development. Hello there. Do I remember the King of Bountiful Harvests? Why, of course I do. It's only the main tourist attraction of our lively Freezington, after all. I imagine we would see more visitors if only the king were real. So we've asked the people of Freezington about the King of Bountiful Harvests. Time to report back to Calyrex. So this is the mayor's house. Alright. Poor Peony. Ah, human child, I trust you were able to speak to the villagers. So how was it? Did they say anything about me? Well, they did, but... It is as I suspected. Nobody truly believes that I am real. It seems the people of this land have indeed forgotten the bond they once shared with me. Oh no, of course I am not grieving. I am the King of Bountiful Harvests, after all. I know better than to count on humans. You remember me. This proves beyond doubt that I cannot simply rely on human faith if I want my powers to return. If only my loyal steed were to return to me, I would regain something of what I lost. Your loyal steed? Yes, the four-legged Pokemon that I used to ride all across the land. The very same Pokemon that my statue in the village shows me riding. Alas, though in ancient times we spent many days together dashing through the valleys and over the mountains of this land, my power waned, and when I was forced to part ways with it. Now I know not where it may be. Even if we should succeed in locating my loyal steed, I have my doubts as to whether it has remained, well, loyal. I have lost so much power. Perhaps the villagers know something about my currently not-so-loyal steed. I would be in your debt if you could speak to the head of the village on my behalf. If you are able to find any information at all, I ask that you let me know. Huh? Chief? With a massive noggin. Or wait, no, it's normal. Ooh, I must have fallen asleep where I stood. Sorry about that, Chief. Still, I feel strange, like my body's not quite my own. Guess I'll head back to base and get some rest. Besides, it's freezing out here. Interesting. Alright, so I guess we're gonna go back to the mayor's house and speak to the mayor. The mayor's not home at the moment. He went to have a look in the fields in the giant's bed. You can go look for him if you're in a hurry. The fields of the giant's bed are to the southeast of the village. Go through Frost Point Field and just keep going to the left. Alright. Alright, we got evidence. We got more evidence. Alright. We got more evidence. Okay. More evidence. Honestly, the whole evidence thing is kinda dumb. Alright, well, you know, we got 10% of the evidence we need. And that brings us back here. We want to keep going to the left. Did we just go in one giant circle? Wise glasses. And we're back in Freezington, of course. We just went in one giant circle. Alright, here we go. And I can see a giant tree. Alright. We shall keep going. I acknowledge we missed out on a bunch of items on the ground. And that's sad, but... Oh, an electrizer. Okay, cool. We got more evidence that I wasn't even trying to pick up. So they basically took the Diglett thing that everyone thought was kind of meh and decided to, I guess, expand it? Essentially, seems like double it? Seems like multiple types of evidence? Alright. Head to the giant's bed, alright. I think we've been there. Alright, there's a raid here. It is a Sinisty. Is this the giant's bed? I think this might actually be it. Alas, this field is no good either. The soil is barren, no crop could possibly grow here now. Perhaps the lands of the Crown Tundra truly are beyond hope. What's this? Oh, our dear visitor, what brings you here? You want to learn about the loyal steed of the King of Bountiful Harvests? Well, this is hardly the place for storytelling. Come to my home in Freezington. It's better to have a nice chat in the warmth after all. Please visit whenever you're ready. I'll be waiting. What was the point of coming here, then? You're just gonna play that game. Alright, we got 22% evidence. .24% evidence. Is there no way in here? I guess there is no way in there. That's sad. Alright. Well then. To the mayor's house we go. Alright. Let's go to Freezington. Okay. Let's go in. Have you seen what's happened to the statue of the King of Bountiful Harvests? Its head has become massive. You say that's the way the king's supposed to look. Now that you mention it, does resemble the design of our town souvenir shirts. But you speak as if you've seen the king with your own two eyes. That statue's been broken since I was a child. Oh, of course, you wanted to learn about the loyal steed of the King of Bountiful Harvests. Well, I don't know why you'd be interested in such things, but come then, follow me. Alright. An old book I read long ago said that the king's loyal steed was particularly fond of a certain special vegetable. But my memory isn't what it used to be. I can't recall what exactly the steed is so desired. I think it best if you search on the bookshelf over there if you want to find out any more. My guess would be a carrot. Just a guess. And probably more than a coincidence that Carbank is saying carrot as in, different type of carrot, but... There are all kinds of books about the Crown Tundra. Which book do you want to read? The King of Bountiful Harvests. The king was a great Pokemon that brought abundance to our cold land. With a sweep of its right hand, and the land would be blanketed with verdant grasses and blooms. With a sweep of its left hand, the fruit of the fields would ripen and grow heavy. Its great crown of green gleaming, the king galloped across the land astride its proud steed. In the footsteps, buds would burst from the soil, with rich life born across the region, and so we worshipped the Pokemon and paid it all due tribute as king. King's proud steed. The horse Pokemon gave over its power to serve the king and carry it hither and thither. The two even became one for a time, combining their strength to create a forest in a single night. This proud steed had been a wild thing once, ravaging the village, crops, and causing much woe, but the king in all its greatness brought this fierce creature to heal and secured its loyalty. And for each among us who claimed the steed's hide was black as the midnight gloom in which ghosts appear, there is another who claimed it was white as a block of solid ice. None alive can now say which is the truth. Through these reins did the king send its power in order to tame and control its proud steed. The reins, in fact, were made by the hands of the people, and thanks for the plenty brought by the king. These reins bound not only the horse and the king to one another, they bound the people to the king as well. At the dawning of each new year, we must never forget to gift the king with this offering. Let the radiant flower and the mane of the steed be woven together to bind us all in faith. Let the secrets of this sacred art be passed from parent to child to grandchild and never forgotten. Whoops. While carrots can be grown in the Crown Tundra, they have rather unusual growth habits. When grown beneath the heaped snow, these hardy roots tend to develop into ice root carrots. When grown in tracks close to where many souls are laid to rest, shade root carrots will be your crop. Shade root carrots are a favorite treat for many ghost-type Pokemon, while ice-type Pokemon seem to delight in eating ice root carrots. According to old fairy tales, the steed the king of Bountiful Harvest rode upon loved both of these varieties, or perhaps one or the other. Records seem to contradict one another, with some stories speaking of a white steed delighting in the ice root carrots, and others mentioning a black steed devouring shade root carrots. Isn't it tough dealing with the cold here on the tundra, with temperatures seeming to drop lower and lower with every passing year? Well, it's tempting to stay indoors where it's cozy. Don't forget to move that body too. Try the Freezington Snow Samba today and get your body moving to stay warm all winter. Lift both hands in the air, wave here, wave there, bow low, touch your toe, and freeze. Then up we pop and start it all once more. On a circle with friends and don't be shy. The Snow Samba will keep you young at heart. Okay. Town Records Tourism. Alright. Freezington Souvenir Brainstorming Sessions. Minutes taken by the town's tourism lead. We got a lot of submissions in our last round, so our thanks to all who contributed ideas. We've settled on an idea for a new Freezington souvenir, sure to lure more visitors. A shirt featuring our own King of Bountiful Harvests. By reusing the artwork from old documents, we should be able to keep design costs low too. Fair enough. So I guess we're going to figure out where we need to plant some carrot seeds. It's a good thing we got the carrot seeds. Guess we gotta update Calyrex. Poor Calyrex. I didn't want to go here. Alright. Oh, hey there, Chief. I had a feeling someone called me. Was it you? Huh? It's always Peony. Human child, were you able to find something about my loyal steed? Yeah. You say you found out about something that my loyal steed could not resist? It's been long since we rode together that I could have completely forgotten. With this information, we may be able to lure my loyal steed to me yet. So tell me, what is it that my loyal steed would find so irresistible? The Freezington Snow Samba. Carrots. Oh, carrots, you say? Yes, I remember now. Even back when we were together, I would leap at any chance to eat some kind of crop. It took everything I had to restrain it. Looking back, the crop must have been carrots. I am in your debt, human child. What we must do now is clear. If we are able to find carrots somewhere, it should be but a trifle to lure my loyal steed back to me. I wonder, do the humans of this village grow any carrots? If we could obtain even a single seed, I could grow a carrot from it myself. By the stars, you say that you have carrot seeds? That strange bag contains the seeds of carrots. You humans never stop adapting and evolving. I am constantly amazed by your ingenuity. And yet, The fields of the village simply won't do. They're not suited for growing carrots. If we could find a rich soil, I could use my powers to grow the crops we need. Now, where might we find soil suited for growing these crops in this tundra of mine? I see two spots that might suit our needs. One is a field covered in pristine snow. Another spot is a field by gravestones where those who moved on were laid to rest. Creepy. Either of those locations should allow me to use my powers and grow the carrots we need. Please, I ask that you choose a field and plant those seeds. Gah! What in the... I seem to be getting in the habit of falling asleep outside. I guess it just goes to show you that holding down the fort isn't all that easy. You take care of yourself, Chief. So we marked down the two fields Calyrex told us about in the map. Jot down the current status and legendary clue 1. So, upon hearing that I was able to find carrot seeds, Calyrex told me about two fields where I can grow the carrots. I need to pick either the field covered in snow or the field by the graves and plant the seeds. Alright. So can we fly there? Huh. So, are we supposed to go to a cemetery? Nanny. Sing that song about the King Steed Pokemon. Oh, of course, my dear, I'd love to. Ice root carrots, cold as ice, munched all up by the bully in white. Shade root carrots, dark as doom, crunched by the bully with a ghostly gloom. Now you make sure you eat your veggies too, just like the Pokemon in the song. Yes, Nan. So... the steeds are bullies? Interesting development. Alright, well, it's a good thing we got those carrot seeds. Let's be on our way. If we happen to find some more evidence on the way, oh, that is fine with me. We got a cracked pot. And, okay, this is that raid den we were at before. Another cracked pot. There's so many cracked pots here. We got more evidence because... oh, I see more evidence here. Alright, we're picking up the evidence here. That's good. We're really piling on this evidence. My concern is that we're actually going the wrong direction. I heard a Sylveon. I think I saw a Sylveon. Got more evidence. Alright, you know what? We're finding evidence, so that's good. So if nothing else, we're at least getting that accomplished. Snowslide Slope. Ooh, okay, TR for CC, that's not bad. Not even bad. Alright, we got a medium experience candy. I will take it. One of the fields Calyrex told us about. You want to plant the carrot seeds in this field. You know what? Let's do it. Let's just do it. I see you have reached one of the fields. You really brought Peony here? That's rude. If you plant the seeds in this field, ice root carrots will grow. It has been so long that my memory is hazy, but I believe that my loyal steed would often partake in this sort of vegetable. If ice root carrots were what my steed preferred, it must have been ice type, mustn't it? It's most vexing that I can't recall. I suppose we will see. I will ask but once more, are you sure this is the field in which you want to plant the seeds? Sure, let's go for it. Very well, then I ask that you plant the seeds. Alright, we planted the carrot seeds in the field. Haha, very good, very good. You have an able hand for working with soil. Now then, it's time I did my part. Let me show you my powers. A dance? Okay, I did not see that coming. That just caught me off guard. Alright. Alright, and with that, I'm rumbling. Doink! You planted so many seeds, and yet my powers could only get one to grow. To think that I have fallen so low, it truly breaks my heart. But soon it will be time to bid my sorrow farewell. Now, human child, I must ask that you pull that ice root carrot free, with all your might. Alright, let's go. 1 and 2 and pull! We obtained an ice root carrot. Produce that the king of Bountiful Harvest beloved steed likes to eat. It grew in a field covered in snow. Well done, human child. That carrot will be the key to luring my loyal steed back to me. Now all I need are the reins of unity. They will amplify my power, letting me ride my loyal steed with ease. But I doubt I shall ever get another set from the humans in the village. What? Glastrier, my loyal steed, is it truly you? That glistening white pelt, that rough, violent gallop. It has not changed from the day we first met. Oh, how this brings back memories. Huh. That thing's cool looking. It is my belief that while my steed picked up on the scent of the carrot, it could not determine where the scent was coming from. Judging from the direction it ran off in, it must be headed to the village in an attempt to pillage carrots there. If that is true, then Freezington is in danger! Human child, we must make haste. So you're just dragging Peony there, but you know, we're just gonna take our time. Jotted down the current status in the Legendary Clue 1. Calyrex was able to grow an ice root carrot from the seeds that I planted in the field covered in snow. The scent of the carrot lured Glastrier out, but it ran off toward Freezington. Oh, how the plot thickens. Ooh, item. Energy root, I'll take it. Alright, let's go save Freezington. Freezington, here we come! If we're gonna have to battle an ice type, let's go Scorbunny. My loyal steed is endangering the villagers, but I am weak. Please, human child, I beg you, save the village. Alright, Calyrex, I will do as you ask. And here it is. Stop! Rice. Alright, here we go. Glastrier appeared. Alright. Let's Blaze Kick. You are taking the hit. You definitely are taking that hit. Alright. That hurt very little. Take a Flame Charge to the face. Was I supposed to catch this thing? Not sure if I was supposed to catch the thing or not. Nice. Eek! What is happening? Are you all right? Yes, I feel like something stepped in to save me. We obtained a tuft of white mane hair. Mane hair that belonged to the king of Bountiful Harvest, beloved steed Glastrier. The hair is strong and very flexible. Oh, kind visitor, how could I possibly thank you enough for saving the people of this village? I had no idea such a vicious Pokemon still existed in the tundra. Why, it reminded me of the Pokemon in the fairy tales, the loyal steed of the king! Ah, but no doubt I am overthinking things. What is that you have there? Is that a tuft of white mane hair? Is that in the fairy tales, it said that by weaving the hair of the loyal steed together with a radiant blossom grown by the king, it is possible to create the reins of unity, which link the king with the steed. In fact, it was my own ancestors who used to weave the reins of unity, following an ancient tradition passed down over many years. Of course, I myself have never seen any kind of radiant flower, and the method of making the reins has also been lost in time. In any case, we can't spend all day musing over fairy tales. I must make plans and preparations. That Pokemon could well decide to pay us another visit after all. Thank you very much for your help, kind traveler. I think it's about time we have another conversation with Calyrex. Alright, Calyrex. What's up? You have my thanks for protecting the village, human child. Were I at my full power, I could have tamed my steed and regained its loyalty. But weakened as I am now, the most I could do was influence its will and make it depart. If only I had the reins of unity, they would have allowed me to tame my steed in short order. Well, we can make a set. What's that? We can make a set of reins with mane hair for my loyal steed, and a flower that I can grow. A flower, yes! But of course, I had assumed that the humans stopped making the reins of unity because they had lost their faith in me. But it was because I lost the power to grow the material needed. I've spent far too long holding my misguided assumptions, it seems. It has been many centuries since I was able to grow a radiant flower. Doing so drains much of my power. But for whatever reason, a fraction of my power seems to have returned to me just now. There's only one thing to be done. Let the radiant flower bloom. Cronus Bloomus. Take this human child. So we got a radiant petal. Single petal that the King of Bountiful Harvest gave us. It radiates faint light. It shames me to admit it, but the whole flower is beyond me right now. I do not know if that petal will be enough, but I still must ask that you use it to try to create the reins of unity. The descendants of the family who once made the reins for me should still live in the village. I put my hopes on you, human child. Alright, let's go. Score bunny, let's do this. Oh, hello again, savior of our village. Come to do some more reading? Not this time. I beg your pardon, you wanted me to make a set of reins of unity? Well, I say, that presents a bit of a problem. If my dear great-granddad were still around, he'd be able to make you the set, but unfortunately, we've no one left who knows the traditional ways at this point. What's more, I doubt you have the flower you need to forge a set of the reins. I do have it. Is that a petal from the radiant flower? If so, would that not mean the King of Bountiful Harvest has truly... No, I dare not hope. If I recall, my ancestors made reins of unity by following the ways passed down in fairy tales. There were two key materials, a flower and hairs from a Pokemon. But I'm afraid those old traditions have long since faded from memory. Still, how could I refuse a favor to such a kind and helpful guest? The materials, if you please. Alright. I can't promise this will turn out as well as the ones my great-granddad would have made, but time to breathe life back into the traditions of my village. I'm afraid it hasn't come out well at all. I fancy myself a crafty enough sort, but I suppose I'd take a craftsman of truly delicate technique to make such fine reins. Oh, please don't look so dejected. I'm very sorry, truly I am. Oi, Mr. Mayor! The hot water in my shower seems to have gone on holiday. Ah, yes, that'll be sorry. I'll have a look at it soon. Oh, you're here too, Chief. Were you in the middle of something? Pair of you seem awful gloomy. Well, the mayor tried to do something. What is that all? So all you need to do is make some nice cord. Pass those materials to me for a mo. Alright, got my petals, got my hair. Now, what am I supposed to do with them? If I may be so bold, allow me to share a song that survives from the legends. Blossom woven round and round, a royal gift in mane's hair bound. Steady on, old bloke. The singing's a bit much. Oh well, that'll do for an answer. Hi-ya-ya-ya-ya! All finished, have a look. Think this'll do? So that we obtained a set of reins of unity. Cords that shine when you hold them to the light. People of old times presented these to the King of Bountiful Harvest to express their gratitude. You're more capable than your face lets on. These reins of unity are the spitting image of those of my family's tales. I don't sew all my dear rebellious daughters' clothing for nothing, you know? Even the explorer's outfit I gave you was handmade by yours truly, Chief. In any case, it seems you've got the reins of unity you need. Isn't that just smashing? How about it, Chief? Has my sewing saved the day? Perhaps. Would you believe it? I caught myself falling asleep outside again. I was chilled to the bone, so I thought I'd warm myself up with a good hot shower at our base, but the water coming out was ice cold. I got ultra mega surprised. Like a running gag. Human child, were you able to make the reins of unity? You bet. Oh joy, what glorious news. I have some good news of my own. I was finally able to track down my loyal steed. Glastrier is making its home in the Crown Shrine. It's a place where my loyal steed and I spent much time together. I have been avoiding the place, as I fear I would get trapped in mine own nostalgia. Why has my loyal steed made the shrine its home? Is it reminiscing about our time together? No, it can't be. The Crown Shrine stands majestically atop the mountain to the north. Bring the carrot and the reign of unity and meet me there. I shall hasten there now, but you may come when you feel you are ready. I am counting on you, child. Can you take me with you? Alright, we jotted down more clues. Using the main hair I got by defeating the Pokemon that was once the King's loyal steed, along with the radiant petal grown by Calyrex itself. I was able to recreate the Reigns of Unity. Now I need to head to the Crown Shrine, where the steed's been living, to meet up with Calyrex. So, I guess we gotta go ahead to find that shrine with Calyrex in order to, I guess, restore Calyrex's power? Or something like that? Regardless, I guess we'll be getting to that next time. So, thank you for watching, as always. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time when we continue our adventure here in Pokemon Sword Crown Tundra. Goodbye.